I believe because I see the scars. For me, the accident never happened. My worst worry at the moment, that I'm going to wake up at the hospital. I was born in Argentina, in the north. I was 4 years old when I started on roller skating because I had problem on my legs. Do you remember when I started roller skating because of my knees that were wrong? How, like that?
Yeah.
I was 8 years old when we moved to Brazil. Then when I was 11 years old, I got into Bolshoi Ballet School. I was always dreaming to be the princess.
Lucila received a scholarship from Mr. Lee, the artistic director, in the summer of 2012, if I remember correctly. And he noticed Lucila right away, and so had offered her a scholarship. Because of course, I mean, Lucila is one of those rare talents, but also exceptional personality, very, very friendly and very hardworking.
She was happy because I was getting my dream done. But
sí, un poco de como inseguridad de qué iba a pasar.
But she was insecure of what was going to happen.
Any teacher would love to have her as a student or as a company member.
I feel like Coastal City Ballet is my second family. We do have competition, but it's not a competition between us. It's a competition between you and yourself. Like, you always want to be better than yourself yesterday.
The more you work with her, the more you love her. But initially, she has a certain sparkle or life in her eyes. It's a performing art, really. And so as a director, you're looking for people not only that have the technique or the capability, but for someone who's going to look good on stage and the audience is going to fall in love with them. Lucila has that kind of quality. Somehow she grabs your attention instantly. She's an exceptional actress in ballet. Like, there's something about her life, you can just see it. The day of the accident, I got a phone call from Mr. Lee, the director, to let me know that Lucila had been in an accident and she was at the hospital. And my heart just sunk.
I don't remember anything. It was on August 13th. And from what people tells me, it's that I was roller skating down a street that was going down, and I lost the control and I crashed into a van, and then I had brain injury, broken pelvis, spine injury. I broke my wrist, my jaw was broken in 4 pieces. I had problem on my knees. Well, I believe because I see the scars, but for me the accident never happened because I don't feel pain.
In the hospital, there was all of the staff from Coastal City Ballet and also Lucila's sister. It was heartbreaking. And I remember she looked so fragile. And she was in the hospital in the unit that most injuries were sustained by adults. And so she looked like a little tiny child in this huge bed. Her face and her head were extremely swollen. That first night was probably one of the worst nights of my life because we were expecting her not to survive. They went forward with one of the surgeries that they said was imperative that they did before her mother arrived. And from there was another day. Okay, she made it through this surgery, her neck is stabilized. Okay, her mother is here. Now, even if she doesn't open her eyes, her mom is here with her.
Like, I was in coma for 2 weeks. When I just woke up from coma, I started to stretch myself. And then the doctor was like, Lucila, you cannot stretch. Yes, I need to, because otherwise I'll get stiff and I am a ballerina. I need to stretch. The doctor just came and told me, Lucila, stop stretching. You may not be able to get back to dance. I've been always a ballerina, so why? No. And then I'll show you how I can do it.
She fought to get here to Canada in the sense of like, she wanted to make a better life. Lucila had to look for those opportunities and go for them. That already built on her character and it definitely helped her for this kind of recovery because she just is not willing to take no for an answer.
The thing that they more worked was on my memory. Like, it wasn't body physio, but it was brain physiotherapy. At the beginning, I struggled a little bit with remembering choreographies, but then I found another way to remember. I started to write all the steps and all the choreographies down and filming at the same time, and that was my solution. The physio is trying to work on my hips to get this trained. He's trying to get my core strong again. I don't feel pain, and I feel the opposite thing. I feel the pain goes away when I go to the physio. So because I had my pelvis broken and a spine injury, that affect a lot on my balance. But the worst thing that it's still going on is the dizziness. Because I'm kind of like dizzy all the time. That affects a lot on the turns. When I went to the stage on Swan Lake, like, I knew the legs were going to affect somehow, but I didn't know that it was going to be that bad. And the legs made me more dizzy. I had to leave the stage. If you see me with seizures, you won't recognize that I'm with it. Like, I know how to fake it. It happens as well when I get nervous. After the accident, I have the shaking thing, and then I'm worried about my makeup will be like all shaked. So that's one thing that I'm worried about. And I always dreamed to find my prince. It was after the accident.
My cousin, Florencia, and myself think that you should meet Lucila.
My name is Bernardo. Oh, hi. Yeah, come in. I was like, who are you? So I think it's like true love, because if he saw me like that on pajamas and like my hair was like, I think it's true love. The pre-show feelings, a mix of everything. I'm going over the choreographies on my head since I wake up, I think. Yeah.
I think that Lucila could do anything in the ballet industry in the future if that's what she wished.
This accident was actually a bless on my life, because now I'm like relearning to live, but I'm actually living, because I don't know when the life can stop. The doctors brought my heart to keep on beating, but he brought my soul to live again.